GeneralJSmith here with another LEGO Star Wars classic review. And this time we've got a set from 2011. It's the Geonosian Starfighter, set number is 7959, ages 7 to 12, comes with 155 pieces, and it's £30 or $30, $29.99. Yeah, straight away, I mean, it's an obvious thing that says the price for this is pretty bad. It should be at least just £20, because we've got the Geonosian cannon, which in fact I have here, and that's £20, and it nearly has the exact same amount of pieces. Oh, well, like 20 pieces off. What's particularly special about the set? I mean, obviously, LEGO has said it's not the amount of pieces, it's like the pieces themselves, because obviously some pieces can cost more to make than others. Like, for example, this big piece here will cost more to make than perhaps this little piece, but nonetheless, I think that's still a little extreme, and at least £10 over. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's in a very good set, the figures are very good, and, if you want to make a Geonosian Mock, I think you won't really care that much. However, if you're a bit, thinking of whether to get it or not, I'd probably wait until it went down £10. I mean, obviously now you can't actually buy it because it's out of stock, but when you could, then I would have waited for it to go down £10 or whatever. So perhaps a little lower price. Now, it's worth £30, it'd actually be really underpriced because it's gone out of stock. But anyway, let's go into the review. This is a very nice set, definitely. This is the second charge you can get to Command Cody if you didn't get the gunship in 2008. And if you didn't, then what is wrong with you? Now, I'm just joking, but seriously, who didn't get the 2008 gunship? Oh, my days. But anyway, you also get Mundi, which is a completely unique figure, and you get the first new Geonosian. I mean, I've actually done the review of this set before I did the review of this set, so obviously this will be uploaded beforehand, so you'll see the Geonosians from 2012 before 2011. It's not in chronological order, it's just, that's my channel, it's not in order. But anyway, let's get on to the first figure, and that's chit chat. We get Mundi, a Jedi very famous. We've seen him very much in the Clone Wars and in the prequels, very much. He's completely unique. We've never actually seen him before. We've seen him in like games or whatever, but we've often wanted this figure. Because the main thing about him that's unique is obviously his head. Apparently, and this is facts, someone told me this for a fact, the reason he's got a bigger head is because he's got a bigger brain. That is literally the reason. There is no other reason. That is just it. But first we're going to the torso. He has no leg printing, by the way. It's just brown, just Jedi robes. Nothing to say about that. This is a Clone Wars variant of him, by the way, even though we've never had any other variants, but, he's got sort of cream-ish arm things. Plenty of fresh hands. Brown torso. He's got a blue lightsaber. I think we all know Mundi, very famous Jedi. Very nice. Very nice torso, just Jedi robes, I think. There's a little pouch there, and really nothing to say about that. He's got, I think, what was that, a hood? That might be a hood, I don't know. I don't think he wears a hood, he might do. Most Jedi have a hood, however he's got a pretty big head, so I don't know if that's a hood. That's a pretty big hood. That's his back printing, which is nice. I think really it's worth getting, the £10, I think most people get this set, even though it is a little lower priced, mainly because, obviously, you do get this unique figure, which will be worth a lot now, since this set's gone out of stock, but also just because it's a very classic set, and I think a lot of people want it, and it's very useful for Geonosian mocks and other things. On his face, which is really the main part of this review, it is a Clone Wars face, unfortunately, but, at the end of the day, cool. Very nice. On the back of his head, he does have these sort of lines. I don't know. And then, unfortunately, his head is just a head. People would rather have had a whole piece that would be even more unique and worth even more if it was just one whole piece. That would be worth £30, for his head. However, LEGO decided to give him a normal head and just give him this extra piece, which obviously you just attach on like so onto the head. On the back, it does have his classic sort of hair thing. We don't know what species it is. We probably do, but I just don't know what it is. And the lines continue on the back of this, whatever this is. His extra head, the rest of his head. Yeah, so he does have that. That's very nice. Okay, so he's very nice. By the way, him and Commander Cody aren't actually relevant to the set. I mean, there was a second battle of Geonos in Season 2 of the Clone Wars, where they were in, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we're going to Commander Cody. Exactly the same one as we got in the 2008 gunship. Have I shown me anyway? That's just obviously the Clone Wars variant. The one thing I always wanted is a Phase 2 normal like movie variant of Commander Cody. I think everyone wants that. So it's not cartoonish because it's not from the Clone Wars, and so it's Phase 2, which is obviously better than Phase 1. You know. That's it. There's torso printing, face printing. I think that's what everyone wants really. You can buy custom things from people, like minifigs for you. But, you know, on Clone Army Customs. There's arms, just orange arms, you know. What they called? Bomb Squad Trooper arms. He's got the... Actually, these pistols are more accurate. Even though these are the old pistols, they're more accurate than the new ones because these pistols don't have a scope. And Star Wars pistols don't have scopes on. So, the new ones are less accurate. But I think the new ones still look cooler, so I'll just give everyone the new ones. These are the grey versions of them. Yeah, very nice. No leg printing, obviously. Which leg I would. It's just his helmet. Normal helmet. The only thing different is he's got orange line going over his visor. And the orange line on his fin. And also sort of round. Oops. I put this down. You see there? Sort of orange around that. And things. He just gets this little... what's it called? I don't know. Sun shade thing. I don't know why they have this really, to be honest. It's probably just to signify their rank, because it's actually kind of useless practically. It's not like binoculars or anything. It's just kind of practically useless, but you know, whatever. Still looks cool. So it's always nice to get him. You know, the second time we got him, and in fact we've only ever got him twice. By the way, that figure in the Battle Pack in 2007 was not Commander Cody. It was a 327th Trooper, I think. Star Corps or something. It was not Commander Cody, but some people thought it was. But anyway, next one we get, the last one, is the Geonosian himself. Now, I did show this in my Geonosian canon review, but in that review, this guy came with wings. The only difference here now is because he doesn't come with wings, which means he's a Geonosian drone. Because basically, the Geonosians are just like, well, they're just like bees, you know, a hive. You have the queen, which we see in Season 2, by the way, and not very nice, but... And you just have, like, you know, drones and, well, apparently you have zombies, but, and you can have these warriors, which are the ones with the wings. They go off to fight. This is the one that just sort of does all the work around the hive, or whatever. So there you go. Just exactly the same. You know, you can watch my Geonosian canon if you want a more in-depth view of that. Nice leg printing. Exactly the same figure, except obviously no wings. So that's very nice printing. And there you go. And he just goes inside the cockpit. Okay, so enough with the figures. I think it's time to get onto the set. Now I've only actually got one of this set, and I haven't even got the old one. I wish I did so I could compare it, but unfortunately I don't. You know. I love to compare these sets. Any set I review, I try to compare it as much as possible to any possible comparison that you may want. However, you know, sometimes I just can't do it because even if like there's an old variant, which there is of this, because I just don't have it, and there's so many sets coming out that I need to save up for money for them, and I just don't have the time to buy the old variant of this off eBay. But anyway, I only have one version of this. But I really recommend a lot of people to get more, especially if you're doing GeneralJSmith, especially doing all that, you know, at least 3. A 3 is a good number, I think. Anyway, let's get on to the set. I do know it's a lot longer than the previous one, and I think it is also a lot better. Definitely well worth it. I think in every aspect this is better. You know, get this one as opposed to the old one. Let's start at the front. You got the turret here, which is just connected. If you can see that, I'm going to take this piece off. If you can see that, you know, by that piece. And it can turn around like that. I don't think that's accurate. It might be accurate, but, you know, to this thing. But I think it's just a random way to attach it. The thing on the oops. Okay. Oh yeah, this might just be my Starfighter, or it might be everyone's, but this is really loose. The turret, don't fiddle with it. That might just be mine. I don't know. I don't know, the engine on the back is actually, I think it's not a bad design. I kind of like it. It's like a ball thing, and it's kind of accurate because obviously if it wants to go up, then it moves things down. But obviously in the actual film it's not meant to move. I just think that's how they attached it again. Same sort of system. You know. And that's attached very simply. Let's go on the top. On top, it is, as I've said before, a lot longer. Apparently these are new pieces. I mean, the pieces themselves aren't new, but it's never been before in this exact colour, which is sort of, you know, brownish orange before. It's never been in that colour before, so, you know, that's always nice. We get new pieces for Geonosian mocks and things. This cockpit is exactly the same cockpit we got in the gunship from this year, actually. That in there is that printed? Is it printed? I think it is printed, actually. That's a printed brick. Oh my days. Dum dum dum, there's a printed brick. Now you can put the Geonosian in here, and I think it's actually quite a good thing, in fact, you don't get wings, because that means you don't have to crinkle them, obviously. I think if you did have wings, you couldn't put them in, so you know. And just lay them like that, and, you know, you can put his arm down. And there you go. He fits in there very snugly. See? His head is practically touching the roof of the cockpit, but, you know, whatever. The only play feature, I think, in this set, I think this set is more for show and just more for, just if you like it, just if you like the look and collecting it and whatever, practicality. But the actual only play feature for the little kids is under here. If I open, oops, I broke the engine off. Sorry guys, hang on, I'm going to touch the engine on again. Okay. Under here, this thing can flip up, so you can, see, flip that up, just push that down, and out here, you can drag this missile. It's a very simple design, I think. Yeah. You should attach this on. Very simple design. Very simple. But effective. Sort of like a bomb, even though this isn't technically a bomber, but it does have sort of missiles. Just a fighter, really. You know, and then just slots in there very nicely. And you put it back up. And obviously, if you're flying along, gravity, you flip that up and it falls down. And just put that in. Make sure to lose it. Yeah. The top and bottom designs, like the top long bit and the bottom long bit, are actually extremely similar designs apart from this cockpit. So, I don't know, that's a bit of thing. They're attached by the gun and this engine. That's how they're attached to each other. And I just recommend it for how good it looks, you know, how useful it is, how practical it's going to be. Obviously, if you want to make a Geonosian mod, or if you just love Geonosian sets, then it doesn't matter what I say. Even if I said it was rubbish, then you were still going to get this set anyway. But even so, I still really love this set, and I think you should get multiples of it. You know, definitely. You can save the Kaidamundis and the, what are they called? Commander Codys, and resell them another point if you want to, you know. Or I suppose you could have an army of Kaidamundis, or whatever you want. In a few years you could resell the Kaidamundis, and you make quite a bit of profit. Enough to buy more of these. Yeah. But anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. Let's get into the thing. Really long. How long? What should I compare it to? I'm going to compare it to this, the Geonosian cannon, which I've just done a review of. You see? It's actually off the camera. Okay. See? There you go. Pretty long. Pretty dang long. Yeah. But anyway. Okay, so on the instruction manual. You do get, by the way, all that kit with, you know, every time you get a guy who has that sort of stuff, you do get that kit. Which is nice. Just get these people who doesn't come with a weapon or anything, which you get in the Geonosian cannon. In the back, you get Max, as usual, with his Lego cub. These are the 2011 sets. I'm not sure. I think this is a summer set. I think. Might be a winter set. I think it's summer. Anyway, I do not have that. I do not have that. I do not have that. And I don't have that. However, so I don't have anything on this page. However, I was definitely thinking of getting that because it might be useful for things in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That was the only play feature, that missile thing. But it's still fun. Okay, so that is the set. I'm going to say it one more time. Definitely worth it. Definitely buy it. Very long. What else can I compare it to? I really don't have anything else to compare it to right now. I don't know. But anyway, guys. No. But anyway, guys. Thank you for watching. It was actually a pretty short review compared to my other reviews. However, compared to other people's reviews, it was actually pretty, it's average. Anyway, guys. So thanks for watching. Please like this video. Obviously, if you liked it. Please, I don't know, comment on other classic reviews you want me to do in the comment section below and on the comment section in my channel, obviously. And obviously, always remember to subscribe and encourage your friends to subscribe. I've been doing this channel, a bit more than 4 months now, and I like to think I'm doing not too badly. I don't know. You decide. I've got more than 3,000 views. So, I don't know, is that good in that 4 months? I haven't really done anything particularly special yet, so, yeah. But anyway, guys, so please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in another classic review. I think there are more to come, quite a fair few more, I think about 3 or 4 classic reviews more to come in this coming week. So, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, guys.